Making power moves, that's what I do.
And like I said before, I'm not with you guys 10%, 50%. I will always be the voice for the people in Israel. I will always stand behind the country of Israel, the one and only, Floyd Money Mayweather in Israel. I will always be here for you guys when you guys don't have a voice.
Sorry. This shit don't stop. This shit don't stop. Don't stop.
What are you talking about, baby?
The money don't stop.
I don't know what you're talking about, baby.
Yeah, that.
Warriors in Israel, I'm behind you guys once again, 100%.
This is a special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to.
I ain't trying to light, but one thing about me, I ain't got to do nothing for the rest of my life.
I don't got to do it.
I can sit at home and I can sit at home and every week.
Usually got more in them.
Call that like shit shape. It's light day. It's okay.
Toby be good nigga for massa. Good nigga. Don't send Toby away. Toby be good for your hand, boss. Good for your hand, massa.
That's all right, Toby. That's all right. You be a good field hand and you can stay here.
Ah, Toby stay. Toby stay. Toby be good now. Toby be real good nigga.
Welcome back and what's good? It's been a minute. This is the Furious Robinson podcast and I'm your host, Furious, your curator of conversation, wordsmith aficionado, voted most likely to be trending down the timeline. Hit the like button early, drop a comment for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel. This is a Sick Times Media production. You see the planes. Floyd Mayweather looks wild. This is looking very funny in the light, and this is not about politics. This is called the game. This is how you position yourself and make power moves. This is wild to me because I get it. When you surpass a level of excellence, when you surpass a level of financial freedom, now you have to position yourself to continue to leverage your fame and clout. And this is how we get here. We end up at the Republican Jewish Convention in a satin robe. Yo, this is next level. I didn't think we would see it. Like, I knew Floyd was like, yo, I'm still copping Gucci. I don't care what you ninjas is doing, but I didn't see the satin robe at the Republic Jewish Convention accepting awards. We got to move a little bit differently, but I get it. When you got the fleet of Rolls Royces that got to stay clean, they got to stay polished and fueled up. You got the private jets. I understand you have to continue to collect that coin. I need a new motivational money pick from Mayweather. I need that. I need that on my feed. What else is he going to do? So I'm looking at this very crazy. When you built your entire image on being independent, on not needing anyone, and then you show up at the Republican Jewish Coalition in a satin robe, accepting the World Champion for Israel award. This is no longer independence to me. This is cosplay and participation. This is moving as a pawn, trying to appease to a king. It's different outside. This is Broadway for billionaires, and Floyd Mayweather is method acting. Because I'm not here to pick sides. I'm not here to get into all that. I'm looking at legacy in real time. I'm looking at how people move in their best interests when it comes to business, when it comes to money, when it comes to finances. They're going to remove themselves from the pack and try to elevate through power plays. Do we not see Floyd Mayweather just cop 300 buildings in NYC? And this is what I don't understand. Why attach yourself to global politics? If you secure generational wealth, if your whole shtick was I'm independent. I'm going against the system. I'm my own promoter. I'm doing my own clubs. I'm doing my own pay-per-views. Why then backpedal into a system that essentially is using your clout and leverage? I'm not too sure. This is the questions I like to ask, and that's why I say it's a lot of cosplay and method acting from these billionaires or positioned to be billionaires, because I see it. I understand it's Floyd Mayweather. The name is in the title. It seems scripted. This don't seem choreographed to you? Because if I think I'm Floyd Money Mayweather, if I think I'm really him, I don't need approval. I don't need to seek to appease anyone. I've made it to the top of the pinnacle, to the mountaintop. Why would I then need to backtrack and say, oh, I'm gonna go play pawn in some weird global political chess game? It doesn't make sense to me.
Having fun, living life, making power moves every day.
This is legacy partnerships and power tables. This is how they move. They have to leverage access. They have to leverage their name. And I get it, because at a certain point in time, that's gonna fade. People aren't gonna care about Floyd Money Mayweather anymore. So you have to position yourself around these certain groups, even though they do seem political. It's more of a business play. And that's the nasty part of the game. I kind of like this conversation as a whole, because there's people out there that think when you amass a certain amount of money, you just get attached to it. Like now he's attached to a global political situation that he may not even be vying for. He may just want to secure better taxes for his buildings in New York, but now he's attached to a whole situation in the Middle East, and that's where it gets spooky.
How in 36 months, of course, with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month. But
what investment is that?
Let's just play the numbers game. If Floyd said he was making $300 million a month, which sounds insane, I think he misspoke and meant to say $300K a month, maybe from these buildings in NYC. Cool. But now you have to feed the beast. You have to feed the machine that is Floyd Money Mayweather. Now, I don't know about all of his assets, but when you own 2 fleets of Rolls Royces, when you own private jets, and you're no longer technically working like you were in the past, you have to do things to leverage coin. And this is where the Republican Jewish coalition comes in, and he's wearing a satin robe and accepting some ambiguous award that we don't really care about. We know this is some type of behind the scenes back channel deal that we'll see later. It'll come out, Floyd is now doing a deal in foreign country for X amount of millions of dollars. Just another brand deal. That's all this is. When did your brand become collateral? Like, I don't understand why. What's the point of financial freedom? Someone help me out. Like, I'm just trying to get to this common understanding. If I make $100 million over my lifespan, these dudes make way more money than that. Let's go crazy. $700 million in my lifetime. Okay, I paid taxes. I have $400 million in assets. Why would I need to kiss the boot? Why would I need to kiss the ring? I'm not taking the knee. It don't make sense, bro. We got to stand tall. We got to poke the chest out, bro. Ain't no way you telling me I'm making $200 million and I still got to go behind some ninjas and cosplay in a satin robe just to sit at the table? For what? Take the $100 million. Put me on an island with a baddie, my family, and a dog, and I'm straight. Maybe Floyd genuinely feels this way. He's traveled, he donated, he's seen things that most of us have not seen. I get it. He has every right to that for sure. But even if it's genuine, awareness still matters, bruh. Because when you stand on certain stages and you start this cosplaying, scripted, satin robe reading gibberish, I have to call it out. Floyd Mayweather has a massive platform and represents a large portion of the culture. And it's to be respected. He earned it. Legacy stamped. But at the end of the day, the way you move matters. We give a lot of ninjas with money a lot of respect that they do not need, bro. You got to earn it sometimes. Ain't no way you telling me you done amassed all this bread to go back and cosplay in a satin robe. If I'm flying private, I'm not telling them, no, brother, but I digress. And this is where I land the plane. They turning a lot of y'all into logos. They turning a lot of y'all into brand ambassadors in real time. There's no way you telling me I want to be a $200 million brand ambassador. Get your coin, but it looks nuts. At the end of the day, we got to stand for a little bit more. And I'm not here grandstanding saying, don't get your bread. I'm not here on a high horse saying, yo, I wouldn't have done it. Because I'm not into it. I'm not picking a side, but it does seem strange. I know you got a lot of bread, but how you're keeping that bread, how you're leveraging your brand is looking very funny in the light, Floyd. We got to come to the front of the congregation on this one. Floyd Mayweather, Floyd Money Mayweather, built an untouchable empire. So to me, if I'm being real, this looks like submission, bro. This ain't strategy. It's not politics. It's optics. And a friendly reminder that no matter how much money you make, when your voice becomes someone else's product, the fight is already over. But yo, let me know what you think. Is Floyd good? Is the satin robe just for show? And next month, next year, you gonna see him at a protest for BLM? I don't know. These people change sides every week. Or is he up out of here? We don't even need him in the culture. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment for the algorithm. The newsletter is coming. I'm saying less. This is the Furious Robinson podcast, a Sick Times Media production. Stay dangerous.